So this is my experiment for Annie told me there's a student that doesn't have a microwave. So I'm also trying to melt the agar using a double boiler method. So you don't want it to be directly on the heat. So you'll want a saucepan or a stew pot like I have. And then these are Pyrex. Um, so I know they won't break due to the heat. And then you'll want the water to come up to the level of where the agar is. And then I will report back to see how long this takes. I have it on high. I'm going to let the water boil and then see how long it takes for the agar to melt. You'll have to be patient because it is going to take a lot longer than in the microwave. And also you'll want to make sure that the caps are still on, but they're loose. So this has been boiling for about 5 minutes, and let get like a oven mitt, and still not quite, but you can see it's starting to melt. Same thing with this. Yeah, it's starting to melt, but as it starts to melt, you'll want to swirl it so that it melts evenly. So it's been boiling about 10 minutes and they aren't melting at the same rate. You can see this one's, I don't know, just on the edges. See where it's not cloudy and it's clear? That's where it's been melted. The cloudy part is where it's not melted yet. But this one is not melting as fast. So they might take a little longer. So it's been boiling about 20 minutes now, and I'd say it's probably mostly done, but you can see it's not fully melted yet. So it's kind of like Jello. It'll just slowly melt on the edges. This one is the same. It's just slowly melting. So you'll want to swirl it every 5 minutes or so. So it's been about 30 minutes of it boiling. I had this idea to cover it so it's more like a hot water bath, except for it's boiling. But they're almost fully liquid. This one I think might be, but this one definitely is not. It's still got some solid bits in the center. So just be patient and keep letting it boil. I've noticed the lettering on this one is kind of coming off. So I would suggest writing with the China marker on the sides of the glass because that wouldn't come off from water. So it's been about 35 minutes and they are fully melted. So you'll be able to tell if you tip it to the side and you don't see any solid bits in the center. It's a little harder to tell in these, but you'll just swirl it, and if you don't see any solid bits, you're probably good. Once you take it out of the heat, you'll want to tighten the caps and allow it to cool before you pour them.